Time again for our fabulous Good Morning Angels Festive edition, brought to you the compliments of Cell C. And this morning's story, what an amazing woman we have in studio with us. We have a few amazing women in studio with us, mums, including yourself.
Oh, thank you very much.
But there's a new face around the table, and please tell me about this lady.
Well, Marida Davids is here because her friend Janet Kluter wrote to Good Morning Angels. She put believe in the subject line, and she told us about this friend of hers who is an inspiration to absolutely everybody around her. Some of the words that she used are selfless, strong, and a survivor. Because Marida has always worked amongst the community. She's taken it upon herself to make other people's lives better. Beyond everything else that she does, it's not her duty. It's something that she's just always done.
And she's sitting right here. Hello,
Yes.
Marida Davids. So if we talk here about you being a survivor, what does that mean?
Well, I've survived. I'm a cancer survivor.
Okay, breast cancer,
Ovarian.
ovarian cancer. All right.
I'm a 3-time survivor, but I've been cancer-free for I think it's about 3 years now, and I've been doing brilliantly.
Wonderful. But what motivated you to? Because you do all sorts of things selfishly for your community. Well, where's the motivation coming from?
Well, the community I grew up in is actually a very poor community, and when I was little, there was a girl in my class who came from an extremely poor family, and I went to her home once, and I realized that she had so little, but she was the happiest person ever, and she was my inspiration. I mean, I was 7 years old, and ever since then, I took her home all the time for my mom to give her clothing and meat for her family, and it was the most wonderful feeling, and from there, it's something I've just always done.
So what do you do? What do you do in the community or for the community?
Well, basically we do food parcels for whoever needs food in the because there's a lot of people. I mean, all you have to do is look at your neighbors, and there's a lot of people that go without but are too proud to say. So we do food parcels. We help children off the street that are on drugs. We help mothers with children that need places to stay.
That is so much to take upon yourself, and yet you just do it. And you formalized everything, and you formed this group. What did you call it?
Social responsibility group.
Social responsibility group. But the social responsibility group is actually mostly Marida, and then everybody else who's willing to help.
Here with us, Marida, there's one person you haven't met yet, and that gentleman over there is Doug Matthias. He's head of marketing for Cell C. So, Doug, you heard the story. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, look, it's one of those stories that, as a survivor of cancer, a lot of people, I guess, would have self-pity and ask why and look inward. And I guess you've taken quite the opposite route. You've looked outward from a young age, from when you were saying you were in junior school. And from our point of view, what we'd like to do is help you along that way and say thank you for the work that you're doing. And from Cell C's point of view, we'd like to donate 30,000 Rand to you and your cause, and so you can help put together those compassion packs and hopefully have, add a little bit of Christmas cheer to people in far bigger need than most of us.
Thank you so much.
I'm looking at Janet, and she's got tears in her eyes.
Wow,
Well,
thank you.
Janet, you told us the story. So, Marida, thanks to your friend, this can now happen.
Thank you, Janet.
I just think compassion is something we can all use a little bit more of and give a little bit more of, and to call something a compassion pack, and I think what it tells people when you give that to them is that we see you and you are a human being, and we want you to feel like a human being.